So, hello YouTube, and on this one, as you can see, we have a cracked basin. The basin they don't make anymore, it's discontinued. You can get a green one of this, but it's £425 for the basin alone, let alone tap waste and kit. So what we're going to do is change this off to a like-for-like match. It's not by any means perfect, but it's probably the best we could do in a bad situation. So I've removed and isolated the basin from the worktop. Next, I've got to clean all this silicone off and give it a real good clean, because the new basin doesn't cover much of this silicone, so I need to clean it off as best as I can so we can get the best finish on top, but the plinth underneath, that will not be covered, and there'll be quite a big gap, as you'll see at the end, that if you look down low it won't look too good. So first of all, what we're going to do is just clean off this silicone with a Stanley blade. So make sure that's all off. I'm going to go nice and gentle with the Stanley blade around here to clean that off. Then I will use some spray and wipe to wipe it all down as much as I can. Once I get the big lumps off, then I'll smooth it off again with the knife. Then we need to mark out our template. So luckily in this pack it gives us a bit of paper and I've marked it out. So look how close this is, and as you can see left and right there's a slight bit of gap where we don't need to cut, but the overhang of the basin we've got about 5mm on each side. So just going to cut this over. You don't want to hear the noise of the multi-tool, so I've put the sound effects on of cutting wood. So with that all cut out, we can then get this bit of wood that I cut off of here and tidy up all the sawdust and give the place a real good tidy again before cleaning the silicone and the work done as much as we can before we start laying the new basin in position. First of all, I'm just going to put it in to make sure it fits. As you can see, it's literally holding on that back edge, and just about there is a bit of a gap, but I had to get this millimetre perfect left and right so I can seal it and make sure I get a good seal so it looks half decent. So I was happy with that. The cut went well apart from the plinth at the front, but there's nothing we can do about that, and the customer wasn't willing to buy a new plinth. They just wanted it sorted. As you can see, look how horrendous that gap is. It's not the best. If you have a good suggestion, leave a comment what I should have done there. But I've put it in, connected up the trap and the flexies for the new tap, and I'm just testing it. So as you can see, there's a big old gap there. And the plinth even slots in while it's in position. That's how big the gap is. So I've then going to check the leaks, make sure everything's all tidy, and I'm happy with it all. And with me being happy with it, I can then seal up around the top. So this is the finished article. The customer has seen this and said they were very happy with the job, and there's nothing we could have done without getting a whole new panel just for that. So with it sealed up, the customer's happy, told them not to use it for 24 hours. So a bit of a strange one. It's not my best job I could have done, but it's the best of a bad situation, just like the customer said. So if they're happy, I'm happy, and it is what it is at the end of the day. Unless they want to rip up the whole bathroom and spend 20-30 grand on it, then yeah. But for now, that's a little basin swap. Let me know what you would have done about the plinth and whatnot. But for now, I've been Wallace Plumbing. This has been a basin swap. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one. Goodbye.